previously on the Wanderlists. After spending a day and a half in Salzburg, it's time to go to Munich, our last stop on our Christmas and New Year's tour.
We have made it to Munich.
This is our fourth and final city, and it's so sad that we're almost done with our vacation. But we will be spending New Year's here, so we are excited to see what that entails. This time we're staying in a hotel and not an Airbnb, and it looks really nice.
Here's the room, the whole room, and nothing but the room.
That's cute. And there's a fortune cookie on my pillow.
Didn't you know fortune cookies were from Munich?
It says, be bold or italic, never regular. I never am. We only have about 4 hours left to explore the city until we have dinner reservations. So we are about to do a quick loop of the city, and then we can always come back in 2 days to see whatever we missed.
I am letting Gianela do the directions for once on this tour, so we will see how many times we get lost.
I think we're already going the wrong way.
We just started and she just tells me she thinks we're going the wrong way.
I mean, you could go multiple ways.
So we're not going the optimal way.
Yeah, we gotta turn around.
Gotta turn around, okay. 4 minutes in, not even 4 minutes, probably 2 minutes in, and the directions are already wrong. Gate for the second time. In today's edition of Tips with Taylor, we're talking about traffic, and today's tip is to never drive in Munich. There's been dead stop traffic for the last 45 minutes, and I mean nobody's going anywhere. It's just rammed packed. Look at all this. And it's like that on every single street.
Of us visiting a ton of churches, I'm sorry to inform you we are about to do a massive lap of churches in Munich right now.
This is also the most people that we've seen in a long time. Gianela thinks we are almost to our first stop. I am having my doubts because there's supposed to be some grand church, and this is what I see. And her map says that it's right here, that we have passed it. Oh.
Is this the one that we saw a second ago? I mean, what can I say? I typed it into Google. I don't know why it's not right here.
We found it. Back on the main street with everyone else, and it's right here.
Saying that right, we already know that. And this one is St. Michael's Church.
times lost in 15 minutes. It's hard work. It's okay though. We're not too far off the path.
We are currently headed to the Dodgers alley, and I believe that people would take this alley to literally dodge the statues so that they wouldn't have to give the Nazi salute. So I Googled exactly what they were trying to avoid, and I'm pretty sure it's this monument, but I could be wrong and they could have taken it down. This could be something else, but I believe they took that side street to avoid having to walk by this and salute.
Look at this. This is what all of the walls look like in here. But it's just paint. At least it looks just like paint.
This is the Munich residences, and this was the former royal palace of the Wittelsbach monarchs of Bavaria. This is also the largest city palace in Germany.
Spitting facts.
Right now, Google is my best friend. Earlier, it was not when it was leading me in the wrong directions. I am impressed with our pace. We are already halfway through the itinerary, and we still have 2 hours before dinner. We are now headed to St. Anna's Church.
I'm losing track at this point. Like, I think this is the 4th time.
What's the big deal? We're just chilling. I'm sure we're not done.
It's fine, we're just getting extra steps in. Burning extra calories. Seeing more of the city. It's all good.
Street right there.
This church closes at 4 o'clock. It's currently after 4 o'clock, so no go today.
Since I'm sure you are all churched out, we are gonna go to the
Alterhof Palace. We have switched roles. I am now directing us. Gianela is behind the camera.
just how it should be.
Let's keep track of directions this time. We're going that way.
It's really funny how cities are set up these days. We just passed the most expensive street in Munich with Chanel, Versace, Prada, any names you can think of. And then we just took a little left off the main street and there's this old palace. No super interesting facts about this place, but it's just a cool building to look at.
It's where Louis IV used to live. Holy Roman Emperor Louis IV or something like that.
I literally cannot keep up with all these royal names and what order they came in. I have no idea who Louis IV is.
He came before Louis XVI.
There's no way of actually knowing if that's true. They didn't actually put them in order every time.
True.
Anything to say to that one?
No, it's a true statement.
Now we are gonna hit Old Town Hall, New Town Hall, and Marienplatz real quick. Let's do this.
This is the new town hall, we think, and it has the famous Glockenspiel, which is the clock, and they have the people that like dance around in a circle. It goes off at 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock. We missed it by 20 minutes or so. We might try to come back here in 2 days to catch the 11 o'clock.
No, the 5 o'clock. 11 o'clock's knockout.
in 2 days.
We just visited St. Peter's Church and there was another service going on, so we just quickly took some pics and got out. And now we are headed to the last church on our trip around Munich. It is called the
Awesome Kurt.
And then we will head back to the hotel and get ready for dinner. I swear to you that that getting lost is not my fault. Google Maps just does not like to work in the city because we're trying to find the awesome church, the Asthma Church. We are trying to find the Asthma Church and it says we are currently here, but there is no church around us, at least that we can see. So that might be the end of our tour. Taylor has concluded that we were in the back of the church, so
No worries.
we're headed to the front. It's just user error, apparently. Okay, we found it. Here it is. We just had to keep walking a little further. Well, that concludes our 2-hour Munich walking tour. We just did a giant lap around the city. I'll show you the map right now of where we just went. Our hotel is literally 100 feet right there from this church. Would you say 100 feet?
Yeah, good guess.
But it was really pretty inside, but since it's dark out, it's really hard to see what's inside the actual church. So I think we'll definitely try to come back to this one in 2 days and see it, because I could tell there was like a lot of wall paintings and it had a lot of gold finishes, so I bet it's really pretty in the daytime. All right, we are headed back to the hotel to get ready for dinner. We have about an hour to hang out. So we will see you when we come back out.
Well, we are back in our hotel room. Dinner was delicious. We went to a place called Wirthaus zum Straubinger. The most German name you have ever heard. I got the Wiener Schnitzel. Again, I know I'm sorry I've been repeating that, but it's delicious. And Gianela got some beef. What did you get?
Crispy pork, like thigh, basically on a bone.
Crispy pork thigh. We loved both of the dishes. They were awesome. And then afterwards, we went to Wonder Waffle for dessert, and we split a strawberry and banana and Nutella waffle crepe type thing. So we are stuffed again, and we're gonna call it a night here. Tomorrow we have a big adventure planned. It's probably the thing that we've been looking forward to most since coming to Europe. Maybe on this trip. But it's gonna be super fun, and we will see you guys in the morning.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy our videos and want to see more, make sure to hit the red subscribe button in the bottom right corner of the screen now.